So this is just a small disclaimer before I start. I have not seen Love Island season 6, okay? I didn't even finish season 7. So that goes to show I don't know everything about Love Island, but obviously this situation isn't just about Love Island, but it is connected to Love Island. So please bear with me is what I'm trying to say. You know, a lot of interesting stuff has happened this week, but the Kenny and Jana situation might just take the cake. Now, if you don't know who I'm talking about, let me just give you a quick little breakdown real quick before we start. Kenny Rodriguez and Jana Craig were both contestants on Love Island USA season 6. While they didn't end up winning the season, they still stayed together after the season, and up until now, they seem to be a happy couple, you know? And they were getting a lot of endorsement deals as well. You know, they had a Raising Cane's commercial, probably some other endorsement deals as well that I don't know about because I don't really care that much about these people. To summarize what I just said though, they basically met on Love Island season 6, and since then, they've been together, you know? They seemed all happy and nice, you know, all goody-goody and shit, until this week when they broke up. Now you may be asking, why? And I will answer with, we're gonna talk about it right now. And let's start from the beginning. Earlier this week, Jana Craig and Kenny Rodriguez broke up nearly a year after leaving the villa of Love Island season 6. As soon as the split was announced, fans immediately started speculating about what could have happened. You know, rumors about cheating, you know, domestic abuse maybe, something like that. I assumed it was cheating because why else would they break up after a year of dating? But it's actually more crazy than that. Okay, so obviously with a public breakup, there's gonna be public statements, right? And Jana's came out first, with her basically saying that Kenny and her were no longer together and that all the breakup theories don't match up to what actually happened. And then she kind of hints at what happened, saying that discovering that someone you loved isn't who you thought they were, and the relationship you thought you were building hasn't been genuine since day one has been truly devastating. Which again, you would assume cheating, you know, I assumed cheating, but no, it's not that. Next up, we have Kenny's public statement, which, not gonna lie, it just seems like he asked ChatGPT to make a public statement for him following a breakup, and this is what came out of it. Kenny says that the past few days have been incredibly difficult, and he continues by saying, I'll always be grateful for the time we shared and the memories we created. I released this chapter with no ill will, only hope that Jane's path forward brings her nothing but happiness. And see, the issue I have with this public statement is it feels so ungenuine. Like, it feels like he just said something just to say something, you know? There's no actual heart behind this shit, like how you think there would be. But it just seemed like he didn't really care, you know? He just wanted to put out something so people would stop talking about it. Which, no, it just made people talk about it more. Okay, so after Kenny's public statement, Jana responded to him on Instagram, calling him a manipulative liar, saying that you not taking accountability and telling people the type of person you really are is insane to me. Now, if you're still wondering what he did at this point, we're gonna get into that right now. And I'll tell you, it's way worse than you think it is. First off, season 6 castmates similarly confirmed claims that Rodriguez was using Craig for brand deals and status, with Serena Page calling him a narcissist and a racist, Leah Kateb calling him a clout demon, and Olivia Walker reposting his public statement and saying, I hope this gives you the clout you always wanted, you fucking loser. And then on top of that, in another post shared by a friend of Craig's who wasn't on the show, her friend suggests that Rodriguez had messages in his phone saying that he doesn't like black women and that he tried to get more money out of the relationship and that he couldn't wait to break up so he could date other women. Now, obviously, dating a woman for clout is already a terrible thing to do, but it's not even just that. It's the fact that he dated Jana knowing damn well he didn't like black women just to get clout out of it and brand deals and opportunities. And then he's gonna keep saying behind her back that he doesn't like black women and that he can't wait to break up with her so he can date other women. That is actually diabolical, bruh. Like, you gotta be a sick motherfucker to date a black woman for clout and then talk behind her back saying that you don't like black women and you can't wait to get rid of her ass. That is fucking insane. And the saddest part about all of this is that the signs were there, like, way before this. Exhibit A.
Oh! Oh my god!
Exhibit and Exhibit C.
Kenny, you opened the door for everyone but me.
Yeah, so as you can see, the signs have been there. And while obviously this has probably been a very traumatizing week for Jana, hopefully she can look past the situation and find a man out there that is actually deserving of her love, you know? Not some piece of shit, dog shit, fucking ugly ass motherfucker like Kenny. Okay, fuck that guy. That guy's actually an enemy to all black women everywhere. To all my black women who watch this video, if you see that motherfucker Kenny out there, whoop his ass. Whoop his fucking ass. But to all the black women out there, and to all the women in general, I hope y'all never, ever meet a guy like Kenny out there, okay? Because guys like Kenny, they will use you and abuse you and treat you like garbage. And then when you're finally all used up, they'll throw you in the garbage and do it to another woman out there. Do not let a guy like Kenny come into your life and fuck your shit up, okay? So to summarize my video, it's very important to look out for signs like this and make sure that you're not dating somebody who hates you on the inside but acts all goody-goody and lovey-dovey on the outside. I feel there's been plenty of cases where men and women have been through situations like that. You know, they've had partners that act all two-faced and shit, and yeah, they just end up really fucked up because of that. So again, to all the black women out there, and to all the women in general, and even to the men, you know, all the men in general out there, do not let people like this come into your life and fuck you up, all right? Fuck them up. If you see the flags, you see the signs, run. And if they try to keep you, pepper spray their ass. Like, do whatever you gotta do to get the fuck out of there and into a better situation. As usual, guys, this has been Xavier Rants, coming at you with Rants. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you want to give me ideas for my next video, go ahead and click on that Discord link in the description and put it in the ideas channel. Other than that, adios.